Luigi Mangione will be back in court on December 30th in Pennsylvania, facing several state charges following his arrest on Monday. The Schedule 1 hearing about his state charges and one about bail, which Mangione was denied. The Maryland native accused of killing the United Healthcare CEO also faces charges in New York, and he is fighting extradition back there. NYPD says 3 shell casings found at the scene in Manhattan match the ghost gun in Mangione's backpack when he was arrested earlier this week. They also say that crime lab results match his fingerprints to a water bottle and granola bar wrapper found near the scene. Tonight, we are learning Mangione was never a client of United Healthcare, despite a manifesto specifically calling out the company and complaining about the health insurance industry across the U.S. One legal analyst says prosecutors will try to pin that as a motive.
In the manifesto, there were specific references to United Healthcare. We know that Brian Thompson was the CEO of the United Healthcare. So that's one. Number two, just the ranting and ravings of the anger towards the insurance industry.
Mangione's lawyer says he hasn't seen any evidence to convict his client, and Mangione plans to plead not guilty to the murder charges that he faces in New York City.
And I still haven't seen that evidence. Lawyers need to see evidence. Those saying you have something and getting that admitted into court are two different things.
Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live with how one legal expert says Mangione's team could approach the case. Keith.
Well, Kai, as you know, in a criminal case, prosecutors are supposed to come to the table with evidence. And then, of course, the defense with their side to dispute it. And tonight, we're taking a deeper dive into what one experienced defense attorney says could be at play. Baltimore defense attorney Brandon Mead in court Thursday, his client's case done for the evening. But Mead stepping down the courthouse steps from that case with analysis on another.
It's wild. It's wild, and it's something that you don't see.
Like many others, he's keeping a close watch on a case that's reverberating across the country. The shooting death of that health insurance executive in New York City last week. The suspected killer from Towson, Luigi Mangione.
It's a bizarre case, and it's taken a bizarre turn in that the general public are almost on his side.
According to investigators, with the latest in the case, marked shell casings from the assassination scene match the gun found on the suspect. His fingerprints match some key items investigators found nearby. And Mangione's arrest this week found with a fake ID, according to police, and a handwritten, quote, claim of responsibility, referencing the crime scene. Now Mead,
when it comes to New York City, they're going to have top-notch attorneys
weighing in on what he believes is already at play, possibly. The defense strategy in the Mangione case.
And that strategy is to go as not criminally responsible, and that he's not competent to stand trial, something to that effect. Because especially when you see him being led into the courthouse and he's spouting off nonsense, like, you know, you guys don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. And it just, none of it made sense.
Isn't that the go-to play for defense attorneys when they know that prosecutors got them?
Yes, you know, and that's, but it's not necessarily the wrong play here. When you have him getting stopped in Altoona, Pennsylvania in a McDonald's eating hash browns, and he's still got the murder weapon, he's still got the manifesto, and he's got all these different things that link him to this crime, they're going to say, look, he didn't know what he was doing wrong. If he did, the first thing he would have done is got rid of the gun.
How does the case look to you? Does he look guilty? Does he look innocent?
It's hard to say at this point because we don't know what everything the state has.
A murder case still unfolding with so many seemingly so interested.
I think it's resonating for a lot of people because of how it was done, where it was done.
Well, Mangione's lawyer has denied his client's involvement in the killing. He says his client will plead not guilty to the murder charges and other charges in New York. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.